So I'm not really surprised that that you got a sort of like a error message like that, because I get that all the time. Like this campaign, I came from the Roll20 marketplace, and it's huge. It is there's a lot to it. Load times might not always be the quickest, but yeah,
I think it's because there's a photo in the back.
maybe.
Maniacal P. I need a snack. I'm gonna try to turn off my camera here.
All
I
right,
turn off my camera in Discord so you can see my
let me assign this character sheet, this last character sheet.
How do I?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot that had named Cat.
So, I have yet to officially pick a character.
Yes, you are the only one, and that's okay for now. We'll get there.
Okay, I literally picked my character this afternoon.
So,
I was gonna do it yesterday, but work again today, and
Well, it's 7-0,
I
so
think
now
I'm
is the
doing
time.
a paladin.
right.
I think, but I just wanted to go over some stuff.
Now is indeed the time. Okay, so
My game froze. My computer, this whole thing just fucking gave out.
Apparently, I'm just playing pirates all the time now. All the pirates.
All the pirates.
Because I'm only in 2 campaigns, and I'm a pirate sorcerer in both. I'm just like, okay.
I'll just wait until one day when I decide to run the actual Pathfinder pirate campaign.
That's
called-
gonna be the one time you decide not to run as a pirate.
It's called
Legit.
it's called Skull and Shackles. If you ever want to look it up, it's literally a pirate themed campaign, and it's technically it's an evil campaign too.
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna go full-fledged pirate. Like, I'm gonna go get a costume and wear it every session.
Perfect.
Like-
Oh, I'd be so on board.
Perfect.
I'd be
I'm
so
down.
on board.
Okay, so
I gotta just exit and
yeah, just try to refresh. I mean, it's a lot to load, but like once you get it, like you should be fine. All right, so I know that there's not a ton of collective Pathfinder experience here, but that's fine because that's what I'm here for. Just had to gotta stay hydrated. Remember that. Okay, so
hydrate or dehydrate.
that's right. So the same ability scores exist in Pathfinder as in D&D. They do serve slightly different functions. I'm going to start going through those, and I will use the ever famous tomato analogy for them because it's fun.
Use my meme.
So, first up is strength, which is your ability to crush a tomato. This will determine your carry capacity. It determines the damage and attack bonuses for melee weapons, and as well as weapons that you throw, like a throwing dagger, throwing axe, things like that. It's the main attack stat for. I know, Ali, you mentioned you might want to play Paladin, so it's the main stat for that. It is also the ability that governs climb checks and swim checks, as well as checks to forcibly break down doors. It will also determine your bonus for there is a entry on the character sheet that says CMB, which is your combat maneuver bonus. So basically, you're going to roll that whenever you want to grapple something, trip something, knock it prone, bull rush, things of that nature. Your strength bonus will add to that, as well as your CMD, which is basically your AC against when enemies try to do those things to you.
Okay. That makes sense.
Next up is dexterity, or your ability to dodge a tomato. Dexterity determines your modifier for your reflex saving throw, your certain classes, ranged weapons. The attack bonus is determined by dexterity. the classes that can eventually add their dex modifier to damage, that will also come into play. It also, for spellcasters, it's important because it determines it's your modifier for your ranged spell attacks. Pathfinder's a little different where, like, if you're, let's say, Kim, since you're playing a sorcerer, your charisma bonus does not affect your spell attacks. It only affects your spell DC. You'll use dexterity for spell attack rolls, for ranged attacks. And I think strength is what determines touch spells, or no. No. Yeah, those touch spells all fall under ranged spell attacks because you're casting them from a distance. Dexterity will also boost your AC. How much it will boost your AC depends on what type of armor you wear. Pathfinder is a feature where heavier armors only have a smaller limit of how much of your dexterity can add to your AC. Like some heavy armors are only like a +2, whereas lighter and medium armors can be like +4, +5, things like that. The skills that involve dexterity are acrobatics, disabled device, escape artist, fly, ride, sleight of hand, and stealth. Let's see. Anything else for that? I think I hit everything here. Yes, I got everything there.
All right.
Next up is Constitution, which is your ability to eat a bad tomato and not get sick. This will...
The one on ability that I
neglected
rolled poorly on.
Yes, the one that you chose to put a 2 in the previous campaign.
You're gonna die.
Luckily, it will not be possible to roll a 2 for an ability score with the way we're doing it this time around.
I can't play a Stormborn with a Constitution of 2. That does not compute.
No, it does not.
That would mean I pass out every time I cast a spell.
So, much like any other game, Constitution will increase your hit points. Pathfinder is a little bit different. It's closer to 5e, where every level you get you roll a hit die that you add to your total, and then you add your Constitution modifier. At level 1, you get the maximum amount automatically. So for those of you who have a D6, you'll get 6 plus Constitution mod hit points at the start of the game. D8 gets A plus, D10 10 plus, and so on. Constitution is the only ability score where if it is reduced to 0 through ability damage or ability drain or some other means, you die. Any other ability score, if it gets reduced to 0, you're simply unconscious, except for Constitution. That will kill you. Do not let your Constitution get reduced to 0. Constitution also governs your Fortitude saving throw. It does not affect any skills, unlike our previous game of 4e where Constitution determines endurance. There are no skills that key off of Constitution. You'll notice that everything in the game has a Constitution in terms of creatures except for undead and constructs. So nobody's playing anything like that, so I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, Constitution is probably the simplest of all the ability scores to explain, thankfully. Next is Intelligence, which is your ability to know that a tomato is a fruit. Intelligence is it does a few things. Intelligence will determine the number of... Okay, so every race in the game gets X number of languages they know how to speak at the start of the game. The higher your intelligence, the more bonus languages you can pick on top of what your character starts with. So I believe it's for every +1 modifier on your intelligence, you get to pick another language. I'll have to double check that. Intelligence also governs the skills appraise, crafting. Any of the knowledge skills are intelligence. I know that's a bit different from D&D, where like nature is a wisdom skill. That's not the case in Pathfinder. Any skill that falls under knowledge is intelligence based. Linguistics is intelligence, as well as spellcraft, and spellcraft will allow you to like determine whether or not you know like what a magic item that you're seeing is. as well as like if you're a class that has like counterspell or something like that, like you can use spellgraph to figure out like what spell the enemy is using against you. Your intelligence score modifier rather will also determine how many skill points you get every time you level up. Every class has a base amount, and it can be scaled with your intelligence modifier. Certain races get additional. I'm pretty sure humans get 1 additional skill rank per level. I know I've already added it to your sheet, Tristan. I'd have to add it to Kim's too because her character's a human, but I'll get around to that. Next is Wisdom, which is your ability to know not to put a tomato in a fruit salad. Wisdom is the casting stat for druids and shamans. It also determines your will saving throw. It governs the skills of heal, perception, any of the profession skills, sense motive, and survival. Let's see what else. That is it for wisdom. Last is charisma, which is your ability to sell a tomato-based fruit salad. Charisma is the casting stat for sorcerers and for paladins. It handles the skills of bluff, diplomacy, disguise, handle animal, intimidate, perform, and use magic device. Use magic device is an interesting skill, and I'm going to touch on that quick because I got really confused when I was first reading about it. Basically, use magic device is the skill that you use when you don't your class doesn't know like exactly how to use a particular item, but you want to just like activate it anyway through sheer force of will. So like, let's say any of you who don't have healing spells want to use a wand of cure serious wounds to help one of your allies, you'll have to roll a use magic device check to see if you can get it to work on your own. For the casting classes, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Well, not intelligence. We don't have anyone who uses that just yet. The higher your score is in those at the start of the game, the more bonus spells that you will have at your disposal as well. So keep that in mind. And then again, that also will increase your spell DC. Okay. So that covers all of the ability scores. So let's roll some stats. Just to avoid chaos, I will say one person at a time, but whoever wants to volunteer, I will put the command that you need to roll in the chat. You're going to use that command without the quotes, and you're going to do that 6 times. And as a house rule, to avoid anyone getting a really shitty number, I will say that if you roll any ability score for a total of less than 8, you can re-roll it once.
That's fair, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And, I will not be the tribute guinea pig because I'm not. Unless you want to roll for me, which would be.
I mean, I could do that if you want, but.
I'll volunteer as tribute.
All right.
I was there.
All right. So, that's the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 16, another 16, another 16. Jesus Christ.
Okay, 6.
I'm gonna re-roll that 6.
Okay.
Come on, just for future reference. That's better.
Okay, 13. 13.
Another 13, Jesus Christ.
Holy. All right, you're doing well here.
Alright, so it's... Should I do 6?
Yep, that's
Yeah,
6. That was
okay.
4 16s and 2 13s.
Okay.
No.
Looks like you're set.
Yeah,
I
that
think
is...
I'm good.
That's a hell of an array there. I don't think I've
So let's
ever
make
rolled
this
one that high.
easy. So Well, I'll just say what I'm going to put as the two 13s, and then I guess everything else will just be 16.
Okay.
All right. I guess.
Can I assume that one of the 16s is going into Constitution?
Well, yes. One of the 16s is also going to charisma.
All right.
But
16 con, 16 charisma.
I think I'm gonna put the 13s into wisdom
Okay.
and strength.
Strength. Got it. Okay. So.
Actually, I changed my mind. Make it dexterity. Wait. No,
Well,
that's fine.
yeah,
Never mind.
I would.
Ignore me.
Yeah,
Ignore me.
I would
Ignore
keep it
me.
in dexterity because of the spell attack thing.
I was like, wait, ignore me. It's like as soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, nope, that didn't happen. I didn't say that.
Okay. So, let's see. I gotta minimize my OBS so I can add what's going on with my notes here. All right. So that's done. Because you are a human, you get to pick any ability score of your choice and give it another +2.
The ability of my choice. I'm going to put it in charisma.
Charisma. Okay, so that is done and dusted. That becomes an 18.
Well, part of Kitty's background is that she's a pirate that doesn't actually really raid and pillage. She kind of just convinces you to give her everything that you own.
Honestly,
And then
I
he
think
sells
that's
it.
kind of fantastic.
Convinces you to what?
Give her everything that you own.
Like
Oh,
willingly, like this is a gift. Like I'm so happy to just give you my home, like kind of deal. Like I
Yeah.
think that's fantastic.
She also pretty much only targets rich areas, not out of any feel of like, you know,
Is
I
this
feel bad for
another
the poor.
rogue?
No, it's not. So she targets these rich areas not because she feels bad for the poor, but because the poor don't have enough money.
It's a magic rogue.
Oh.
Shut up.
Okay. Who would
Why
like?
am I getting all these friend requests?
So you're the Robin Hood Men in Tights of the.
No, Robin Hood gives to the poor. Katie doesn't give a fuck. Katie gives to Katie.
Okay.
So in
okay,
other
I
words,
like that. I
chaotic,
like that.
neutral Robin Hood.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
I like this.
Okay.
I don't know if any of you have ever read the webcomic Nothing Special.
I haven't.
I've heard of it.
Okay, because there's the easiest way to describe how I met her, and I actually came up with this before I started reading it, is she's essentially the main character with no morals.
I like it.
Love it.
All right.
Okay. Who wants to go next? If there are no volunteers, I will roll for Allie.
I'm the best park outside my house.
Okay.
Oh, well,
So in that
I'll go
case,
while she's getting inside.
in that case, I'll let you do your own. All right.
Yay!
Roll 4DK3.
4d6 K3.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know what I meant.
Do I? Yes, I did. All right.
Wow, that was pretty bad.
Got the spot right
That-
outside my
That was
house.
pretty fucking bad.
13.
I'm excited.
I should have copied that. Why
Oh,
did
you
I
can just
copy-
hit the up arrow and then hit enter. It'll
Well, really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, I've been playing on Roll20 for 3 years.
How many
and I didn't
times?
know that.
6, right?
6,
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
So 16, 15, 13,
Ow.
11. Another
Alright,
I mean,
I'm
hey.
gonna drop out of Discord for all of like 5 minutes.
All right.
Ah!
So, yeah, no single digits as well. Very nice. You are a half elf, so you also get to put a +2, which I think we did last night. You said it's gonna be Dex, so
Yeah. So 16 will go to Dex, and I'll put the 15 in Constitution.
okay. You have another 16, so
I know.
okay.
I was gonna put that somewhere else, possibly Strength. I don't know. I'm thinking. I'll put the 12 in Charisma. What other stats am I missing right now?
Wisdom, intelligence.
Wisdom, intelligence, and strength, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a 16, a 13, and an 11.
Yes.
I don't think I need to be very strong, so I'll put the 11 in strength, the 13 in charisma, and
We put the 12 in charisma. Did you want to put the
Oh,
13 in intelligence because
yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I meant.
because that's going to be
And then-
your multi-class.
Actually, no, put the 16 there, and then the 13 in the other one.
Oh right. I forgot. Yeah, that other 16. All right, so that is done. Okay. 11, 18.
What else do I have to choose, though? I thought I had the... Oh, proficiency, right?
Well, let's see. We chose the weapon that you're going to be starting with. We did your +2. I have to adjust your starting hit points, which is 12.
Doesn't being a half elf give me a proficiency in a skill?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we never did that. Yeah, your skill. Well, it was skill focus. So yeah, yeah, you can choose any skill, even if it's not one of your class skills, and you just get a static +3 bonus.
Probably because it might come in handy sometime in the future. I get animal handling? What?
Yep, gunslingers get handle animal.
Oh, cool. All right, I'll put it in diplomacy.
Okay, diplomacy +3. All right. Everything else I will come back to, like languages and all that. We'll come back to that. All right, who's next?
This is 1E or 2E?
1. Bueller.
Tristan.
Anyone who wants to go
You
next
wanna
for
roll?
rolling?
I'll go next.
I'll go next.
Oh.
Never mind, that guy will go next.
All right, Rob. Okay, 14.
Oh, I gotta do it again, don't I?
Yep.
Apparently, I already know 2 languages, which is great.
Yeah, I put everyone's well, everyone whose races that I know of starting languages in already, and you'll get to choose more.
I don't know. I was on the Pathfinder wiki, and I don't know if that's actually true, but it says I know both Taldane and Elven. I don't know what Taldane is. Is that just common?
I'm not sure. I was going off the system reference document rather than the wiki.
Oh, it's common. Yeah, it's basically common.
Oh, we got our first single digit. All right, so 3 14s,
First single.
13, and 11, and an 8. Okay. So something to keep in mind is that your race, you get +2 to wisdom, -2 to charisma.
And charisma is my spellcasting ability, is it not?
Wisdom.
Wisdom is. But charisma is also important to me, is it not?
Looking at your class skills, not particularly. All you have is diplomacy as a class skill. Oh no, handle animals charisma too. But your class gets actually that might be replaced by your choice of your sort of beast form. There's something in there that you get a bonus on what's called like a wild empathy check. that druids get that normally. Let me see here. Or no, that's a race feature. What am I doing? Other races, uncommon. No, more races. Skinwalker. Okay. So you get a +2 on animal handling checks, and wild empathy. Okay, yeah, don't worry about wild empathy because your the beast form that you chose doesn't get that that feature. So yeah, you have diplomacy and handle animal as your charisma class skills.
All right, so I'm gonna put 14 in wisdom.
Okay.
I'll do 14 in Constitution.
All right.
Let's see. I'll do it. 8 in Strength. Is that smart?
If you're gonna put the 8 in strength, I would say take a let me see what your weapon proficiencies are. Because if you're gonna do that, I would say take some sort of a ranged weapon. Let's see here. Your weapon proficiencies are all simple weapons, so let's see, equipment, weapons. All right, so simple ranged weapons are all right, so simple ranged weapons are going to be like blowguns, darts, crossbows, javelins, slings. What the hell is a sting chuck?
So like a nunchuck.
What the hell? A sting chuck is a foul bag made of a humanoid's head with the brain removed and the skull heavily scored so that it bursts open when thrown. Normally filled with biting vermin, a sting chuck acts as a splash weapon. When it hits, the vermin bite and sting the target, dealing 1d6 points of damage and forcing a fortitude save to avoid being nauseated.
You just beat someone with a head.
Each round that a creature remains nauseated, it takes 1 additional point of damage from the biting vermin. Okay. That's something that you're gonna have to like keep replenishing as you play. So I would say that's maybe not the best choice.
You have to keep filling it with heads. You have to.
No, you got to keep taking heads. Like it bursts when you throw it. It's like a bomb. It's like a nasty bomb.
Oh, they have something like that in Diablo, I think.
And then there's something called a stone bow, which says it looks like a light crossbow, except it shoots sling bullets. Interesting.
Is there like a regular bow?
As far as simple weapons go, it's basically just like crossbows and this stone bow thing. Or if you'd rather like huck a javelin around, you can do that too. But yeah, do whatever you want. I'm just saying that if you're gonna put the 8 in strength, I would say probably take a ranged weapon or a thrown weapon.
All right, I'll put the 13 in strength.
Okay. So you have another 14, an 11, and then the 8.
I'm gonna do the 11 in intelligence. I'll do the 8 in dexterity.
Okay, that's gonna drop your AC, just so you know.
All right, I'll just do the 8 in charisma. Screw it.
Okay. Dream always had a low charisma anyway.
Yeah, he's not a good talker.
All right, so yeah, I've already done your hit points. You have 10 hit points to start with. Okay, AC looks good. Okay, common. All right, I think I can move on. Next. I guess Tristan, you want to go because you were ready to go last time.
Yep.
All right. May the dice be in your favor.
Nice. Can't complain.
Nice.
Love to see it.
Not bad.
Now roll a 15 and a 13.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Finally, we get an 18.
Okay, last one.
Last one, yes. 15. Okay, great.
How many was that?
That is, let's see.
That's all of them.
That's all of them, yes.
Like 2 seconds. My computer just turned on. It wasn't alive because it was dead, and I didn't realize it wasn't plugged in. Plugged in. I mean, I can word good.
I
I
can
haven't done it.
I can word good.
I didn't understand anything because it sounded like you were underwater.
Yeah, it was a little garbled, but I got the gist of it.
Am I still garbly?
No, you sound better now.
Okay.
Okay, so that is a pretty beefy stat array there. Where's everything going?
Alright. I'm thinking of putting the 18 into strength.
Okay.
The
I'm
16 is going to wisdom.
All right.
Time to read the Reddit.
What is that?
Okay, let me see. I already put one in strength and wisdom. So.
My computer died again. I plugged it in, but I didn't realize it wasn't plugged into the wall.
F.
Be back.
Let's put Constitution with 16.
All
I
right.
gotta turn you up. No, you're all the way up in your quiet, so okay.
All the way up.
The 15 will go into Dex.
Okay, Dex.
The 12 will go into Charisma, and the 11 will go into Intelligence.
All right, beautiful. All right, so your hit points are updated. You have 11 at the start. You, as a human, get to pick another one of those ability scores and add a +2.
Alright. I think I'm going to put the +2 into my strength.
Strength. All right, so 20 strength at the start. Was one beefy druid there. Okay. Man, you got a CMD of 17. That's amazing. All right. Last but not least, Allie.
Yeah. I think I'm torn honestly between a mesmerist and a paladin. What do you guys feel?
I mean,
I'm sorry, I heard something instead of paladin. What'd you say?
mesmerist.
Yeah.
So I'm biased because when I was first reading information about Pathfinder, I saw that there was a mesmerist class, and I was like, that this is what I would play.
Wait, there's a mesmerist class?
There is, yeah, yeah. It's actually really cool. It has a class feature where it's called I think it's called I think it's called Painful Stare or something like that. It's something stare, or I'm gonna look it up, but it's a really cool feature. You basically, all you do is you just look at an enemy and hypnotic stare, that's what it's called. So yeah, you look at an enemy and there's nothing they can do about it. They take a -2 to their will save.
I think I'm gonna go with mesmerist.
Okay.
So I'll roll for that.
Okay. I'm not going to try to push you off of that because I love the flavor of that class. You guys...
Last time I played Paladin, I kind of did it wrong, and it's kind of left a sour taste right now. So if I'm starting a whole new game, I figure let me start afresh for the classic. Also interesting, and I have never tried before.
Understandable. However, if you ever did want to multi-class into Paladin, you can, because they are both charisma spellcasters. So that is an option. All right. So do you have a race in mind?
Honestly, there's so many of those that I was feeling a little daunted by that. But
Okay, well, I guess let me ask it this way: do you want to just stick to something that's core, or do you want to play something that is more outside the box?
probably something more outside the box. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true. You've always been the type to. All right, so I have a table here that lists all the races by ability bonus. So, charisma races are... Let's see. So, for something that's more outside the box, there's Aasimar. All Aasimars get a charisma bonus. Changelings. Let's see here. Gnomes. Dampiers, yes, that is a Dex charisma. Dampiers are interesting, flavor wise. For those unfamiliar,
I think it would fit really well with the mesmerist.
yeah, they do actually. For those unfamiliar, Dampier is basically like what happens if a human gets bitten by a vampire and then has a kid before they turn. So you kind of like,
yeah, so they're like half living.
Yeah, you kind of like walk that line between life and unlife. So yeah, that's definitely an option. You could play a drow. They get the same bonuses. You
What
might
about the fletchling also?
Fletchling. That fetchling. Got it. That I don't really know anything about that race. Let me see. Fetchling. Descended from humans trapped on the shadow plane. Fetchlings are creatures of darkness and light intertwined. Okay, superficially, fetchlings resemble unnaturally lithe, bordering on fragile humans. Their adopted home has drained their skin and hair of bright colors. Their complexion ranges from stark white to deep black and includes all the various shades of gray in between those two extremes. That's going to be tough to make a token out of, but...
Yeah, so never mind. The Samsaran sound kind of like the Devas.
Okay, where is that? Why can't I see it? Let's see. Advanced races, nope. Monstrous races, nope. Race points unknown. Nope. Standard races, nope. Very powerful, no. Uncommon. Oh, here we go. Got it. Took me like the last drop down menu. Yeah, that is kind of similar to a Deva, yeah.
That's why I said kind of. The Asimar is too, so.
Yeah, the Asimar is more of like a direct translation because they have wings, and the lore is more similar.
Or a Moonvari it also is. So pretty much what I've narrowed it down to is Dampier, Moonvari, or Kuru.
Okay. I need to just open these in like different tabs so I don't keep losing my place here. All right, so Dampier. What were the other ones? I'm sorry.
It was Vampire, Moonvari, Kuru, or Ganzi. There's so many random races. I didn't realize. I had only looked at the other day. I didn't realize there was like 3 other sets of them. So I just did a quick cursory look.
All right, let me just look at the Dampier because that's the one that I could locate. All right. So, yeah, Dampier, that's a pretty perfect ability score modifier bonus. Okay, a lot of these things are standard. You get a +2 to saves against disease and mind altering.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do Dampier.
No penalties from energy drain. That is powerful. Let's see.
A Dampier Mesmerist. Cool.
Oh, yeah, and you get dark vision too, which I don't think anybody else has, so that's nice.
Yeah, that's dang.
All right, so let me get that rolling then. I guess you want to go ahead and roll up your scores.
So, slash roll 4d6 to 3.
Yes. Common. Dark vision, 60 feet.
I'm gonna do that 6 times.
Yep. All right. Whoa, okay. I think it was one too many. Let me see here. 11, 15, 12, 9, 15, 14. Yeah. Yeah, one too many.
Well, one of them's a 9, so she can just replace it with one of the others.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. That's fine.
Okay.
And I guess since I'm letting her do that, Rob, if you want to replace your 8 from before.
Oh, I can re-roll?
Yeah, I'll let you reroll it. You get. I'll give you a crack at it. I did say 1 reroll, so got to be fair to everybody. Okay, 12. So I'll just pop that in.
So those are the stats I have. So I'm gonna
Feels
make my
kind of weird
charisma
for
15.
a rolling system that's completely random. We all pretty much have the same ability scores, like 4
Yeah.
really high ones and 2 meh ones.
I'm not gonna complain. I
Yeah.
tended to have really shitty stats.
I rolled really shit, so I don't want to hear anything.
Let's
I rolled pretty much the same for everything. It
let's
was
just
very odd.
say that if we were doing point buy, none of you would have these arrays.
Probably.
I still like the roll 5, keep 3 method better. You get a little bit higher chance to get a better number.
Oh yeah, but I think we did decently as a full party.
Yeah.
So charisma is my main stat.
Yeah, charisma is your spell stat, and I would say for a mesmerist, you're probably not going to want to mix it up too often. So I would say Dex would probably be your other high number.
That's
But
what I was thinking. So
do-
that will be a 15, and my con will be also the other 15. I think we'll do this one right. And my intelligence a 14. And then I have a strength is needed for a lot of things. I didn't have much strength.
Carry capacity, melee damage, only a couple of skills.
Well, strength or wisdom. I guess it's 1 point. It won't matter too much.
I would say probably wisdom, because wisdom determines a saving throw. But
Yeah, so I made that a 12.
okay, as a mesmerist, you get a pretty good will save yourself. So
Sweet.
let's see.
So you added points to stats already, I see.
Yeah, the configuration tab has the ability to put in your racials.
Oh, I see that. Cool. I'm still here. I can hear everything. I'm just like muting myself so I can grab my dinner.
Mesmerist. Okay. So let's see. You get a. Where's your character sheet? +2 reflex, +2 will.
I'm kind of actually really excited about this.
Let's see. You have a massive class skill list. Let's see. Appraise, bluff, craft, diplomacy, disguise, escape artist, intimidate, knowledge arcana, knowledge dungeoneering, knowledge history.
Working on other characters because I gotta go down to.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Knowledge local, knowledge nobility, knowledge religion. Interesting that knowledge planes isn't one of them. Perception, perform, Profession, sense motive, sleight of hand, spellcraft, stealth, use magic device. Oh, I see why it's a skill monkey class. That's why.
It's a skill monkey class.
You get you're one of the classes that gets 6 ranks per level,
Oh damn.
or technically 8 because of your intelligence modifier. I think rogues are the highest. Like they get a base of 8, and then you're on par with I think bards.
I'm just excited that you guys are letting me and supporting me play this random outside of the box character.
Yeah, I mean, again, like I said, I'm not imposing party comp balance on anybody. The only thing you guys are actually missing is like a true tank, but with as much spell casting as you guys have, I think you'll be okay.
And I feel like I made my character in a way where, like, yes, they are a spellcaster, but they can at least take a hit or two.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm also a more of a in-your-face type of druid.
That's true. Yeah, you're very much a ground and pound character. I'm actually really excited to see how your character develops. You know, like having a dinosaur companion and later on being able to probably turn into one and just thrashing things.
Yes.
I'm
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited. Druids are my personal favorite RPG class. My first character that I ever played in a tabletop is a druid, so I'm always excited to see them being played.
A druid is nothing more than a badass hippie.
That's right. It's a hippie that stopped hugging the trees and started doing something about it.
And this hippie has access to a dinosaur.
That's right. Land of the Lost up in here.
Okay, out of character, I think the fact that you have a dinosaur is amazing, and in character, I'm going to be, like, completely, like, beside myself about it. Is it a big dinosaur or a tiny dinosaur?
Is it a motherfucking T-Rex?
I haven't completely decided yet, because like, I want to make my dinosaur kind of go well with the party.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so let's see. Animal companions.
Because, like,
Hey, there's a huge list of animal companions. Well, of course, some are better than others, but even though, like, I'm gonna choose a dinosaur, it's not that much better than the others.
So the way animal companions typically work is once you hit 7th level, they will grow in size. Typically, that'll mean that their ability scores will go, depending on what ability score it is, they'll go up and down. For a T-Rex, they start as the same size as you, so size medium. They have a +4 bonus to their AC with natural armor. Their bite attack does 1d8. They have low light vision, and they can make. They have a quality that's called scent, which I believe is just allows it to make perception checks. No, they can detect an opponent by a sense of smell within 30 feet. They can also make survival checks to follow tracks by smell. And they can also basically their ability to identify like familiar smells is the same as like a human being able to notice like a familiar sight. When you reach 7th level, they grow to size large. They get their AC goes down by 1 because of the size increase, but their strength goes up by. They get a +8 to their strength and a +4 to their con, and their bite attacks, instead of 1d8, they deal 2d6, and they grab their opponents.
What did I miss?
And they get double their strength modifier as a bonus to the other bite attack, the damage. So with a strength of 22, that becomes a 2d6 plus 12 damage on their bite.
Who's
shit,
biting
dude.
who?
We're talking about animal companions, and yeah, I'm just going through what a T-Rex does.
Well, it would have to be a baby at first, right?
Well, yeah, when you
Not
first start the
necessarily
game,
a baby,
the
it's
the,
medium
the baby
size.
T-Rex, yeah, the baby T-Rex is like the same size as a person.
You should make it. Oh, sorry. He's just right off the bat. He has that. No, make him have an egg that he has to hatch. What?
Nah, squid. I'm
Hatches
raising
in
my
the
boy
first
ever
set.
since he was a baby.
I mean,
I don't.
Vanilla ice cream.
I'm gonna say it right now, like druids are absolutely broken in Pathfinder, and I love it.
What? No, I am perfectly balanced.
No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Exactly.
Wow.
This is a team effort here, guys. So the more broken I am, the better all of us are.
That's right, because druids. I mean, I know, I
I
know we have some. I know we have some people play 5e here, and druids are kind of fucking lame in 5e. So that's compared to this at least.
I'm a one-shot perfectionist, so all the shots I make are gonna try and be headshots. So, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
the old gunslinger. Okay, so character
Are you really gonna eat
names.
my ice cream right now? Really?
I've got one.
Seriously, look at this
Sorry for
cat.
laughing.
Hold on, let me go to Discord. Let me just. That's my spoon.
Okay, so for those who have not yet named their characters, if you know what you are going to name your character, go ahead and pop that into your sheet so that I
He's
can
licking my ice cream.
start populating the stream overlay with all the information.
Guys, look at this shit.
Oh, sorry,
My ice cream.
I don't have Discord open.
Hold on.
I wanted to enjoy
Don't
this.
own a cat. The cat owns you.
That is
So
correct.
For those of you who cannot see, her cat literally is like has its face
Face
in
my
her
ice
ice
cream.
cream and is just licking it.
Can you
Like
go
the
off?
whole snout is just in the pint of ice cream.
Okay, but the best part.
What kind of ice cream?
Sorry,
Vanilla.
not
I
where
think
the
the
cat
best
Okay.
part is the pusheen on your wall, like eating
my
at the
room.
same time. So
I got Gudetama on the other side.
It's setting a bad example for the real cat.
yeah,
He only comes at me when I have ice cream. Every other food item I have, he's just like, I don't want it. I don't want it. You got burger? I don't want it. You got ice cream? Let me add it.
Jeez, I mean that's
My dog's like that with chocolate, which is a terrible thing.
my dog is like that with everything. Anytime I
can confirm.
have
like
any
one
kind of
old
food,
cat
Ember is just like, "Oh, what's that? Can I have it?"
It's like food, shoes, grandma.
My
My
sister he
dog-
licked. You can't really see it, but like it's very smooth. It's right there. There's like a little dent. You see it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's him licking the same spot. I really don't like vanilla ice cream.
You sound so sad.
It's the only ice cream I have.
That's why I'm laughing. I've been
Vanilla ice cream is great. You just gotta put it with
No, green tea ice cream is the fucking bomb.
No, what's the fucking bomb is black raspberry.
yes
I've never
black
had it. Like,
black
I'm talking about
raspberry.
Haagen-Dazs flavors.
Black raspberry is goated. That is the best
Where-
ice cream
where-
flavor.
Where does
Mango
one
ice
buy?
cream.
Friendlies makes a really good one, and so does Turkey Hill.
Yep.
And I think Briars makes it too, but I haven't had theirs
And,
in a
There's a
while.
love
little ice
the-
cream shop in Brewster, Cape Cod called Kate's that has really, really good homemade black raspberry ice cream.
Oh yeah, I have a place like that near me here too in East Greenwich. It's called Clementine's. Sadly, it's only seasonal, so they're not open anymore. But
Same
Is
with
ice
Kate's.
cream bad for cats?
No,
Pri-
as long as
as long as it's not like chocolate, I would imagine it's
Yeah,
fine.
it-
I don't know if chocolate is as poisonous to cats as it is to dogs, but
like, they shouldn't have a lot of it. Like I
Large
wouldn't give them a
quantities?
lot, but if they have a little of it, it's not terrible.
You know, like the little lid that goes on top?
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
I took that off and he just licked it clean.
yeah,
And
like
then he came over here and he was licking my ice cream. And then
yeah,
Yeah, like
no, that's
if
fine.
you give him an entire bowl full of whole milk, too great later, but like it won't do anything to kill him. It'll just give him a shitty stomach.
Yeah, like the ice cream place near me, they do this thing. I'm pretty sure they call it like a pup cup or something like that. It's like a it's like banana ice cream with like milk bones in it. it's
Yes.
it's like soft serve.
Like a puppuccino from Starbucks.
Basically, yeah.
A puppuccino is just whipped cream.
Yep. Sonic will give out ice cream to dogs too. We've
I'm
done
loving
it.
like the cows in the background or whatever that is. moving
Yeah.
meat.
I love it.
And I'm just in the background every so often. Going, "Ah!" Like, what is that? What animal is that?
I have no animals in my apartment, sadly, because my landlord doesn't let them exist here. So my old dog stays with my parents. He's deaf and pretty much blind, but his nose works. So if you're in the kitchen and you open food, he'll come from the living room in a dead sleep and just come waddling in at you and just hears little paws going like, yeah. Mistake. I want.
Oh, I totally forgot that I can do this now. So, since we're all here, or Kim particularly, I'm sharing my screen now, so you can look at your token, and we can go through
Where
like
are you sharing your screen?
on in the Discord chat. If you like click on,
Hold on.
Oh, that's so cool.
this way you can you get a much clearer view of what I was trying to send you earlier.
Yeah, that's me.
That is you. So
Can you do me next?
yeah. So yeah.
Oh my god, I figured out what it's the eyebrows.
Yeah, there's not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately.
I'm like, why does she look like a dude?
Let me see. I don't know if there's a way
It's
that I
not
can.
your fault.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, go-
It's
let's
Hero
have it going
Forge.
Right. All the way right. Yeah, try that.
It's literally just like with a notch cut into one of them.
Yeah, no. I
Do the
was hoping.
unibrow. Do the
No, let's not do the unibrow.
Yes.
Let's not do the unibrow. Or
Cloud
the old man.
cloud brows,
No.
piercings.
Oh wait, I think you should do the pierced eyebrows.
No.
You're a fucking pirate.
She's also descended from aristocracy.
She's a
That-
lady.
But then goes and says, fuck
She
all and
is. She's
robs
a lady
everyone.
who literally was just bored and said, "Mom, Dad, I'm gonna go pirate now. Bye."
Oh yeah, that's fair as your character. I was just from what you presented. That's one of those things that I would think a rebellious aristocrat child would do: get piercings and tattoos and say, "Fuck you, Mom, I'm a pirate."
She has a great relationship with her parents. She was just bored.
Okay, actually, that's even better. I take back what I said.
So, token wise, just so everyone knows, I'll go ahead, for as long as you guys want to stay on, and I'll go in and design these for everyone. I'm going to, once we picked out like starting gear and stuff like that, I'm going to go back in and like edit the tokens to have the gear that you guys choose, just to make it like more like your own.
I like
Alright.
that. Thank you.
Can you throw a sword in her hand?
Sure, I can do
Wait,
that.
Pathfinder has guns, right?
They do have
Well,
guns.
if they're guns, then-
Nah, no, I want a sword. Never mind.
Sorcerers,
sword.
yeah, or not. Well, hold on.
I want a pirate sword.
Let me see what sorcerers can use, or like. I'm sure there's like a feat you could probably take to like get something
even
that you
if
don't.
I can't use a sword, I would just really like a sword for my avatar.
Sure, yeah. I could put.
We have the ability to force ourselves to do things that we have no training in anyway.
I can always just put like a sheath sword on your side. But let's see. I'm sure I can find it. Okay, equipment. Let's go back to the weapons. I really should have been using the archives of Nethys rather than this, because. All right, let's see. So simple weapons for sorcerers. All simple weapons. Okay, so.
Is it raining by you, Tristan?
For you.
No, I think that's young.
Okay.
Oh. His mic was echoing.
So,
My
Dumb.
Discord freaks out on me every once in a while.
so Kim, your weapon choices are a dagger, spike gauntlet. Um, you can have a hook hand.
No.
Uh, a kunai, a light mace, a sickle. What is a spring blade? Like, I have a. Okay, like literal, like a spy spring blade. That's interesting.
Like Assassin's Creed.
Kinda, yeah. Like you push a button and it just like shoots. Oh, you can have a wooden stake so you can stab Allie's character. Uh,
Yeah. I'll be really mad.
clubs, heavy mace, morning star, short spear.
I ate enough ice cream. I'm gonna go put it back now.
I
So how are we gonna roll for that cash money?
Yes. So
guess I'm gonna go with dagger.
dagger. All right. Let me. So
Hold on 1 second.
what you roll for your starting wealth is actually based on your class.
Sorry.
So we will do that shortly because yeah, I probably shouldn't get ahead of myself with giving everyone gear before we figure out how much money you all have. So that was
I
a good.
mean, I have infinite. So
That was a good call.
Wait, what?
No,
I'm
it's
kidding because I come from rich family. So.
Yeah, I did that with a character and they immediately died.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I made a rich character and like I was like, oh yeah, for once I'm gonna have a well-off character that's like established, has good terms with their family, like that kind of thing. She was like, you know, Tia Beanie from fucking Disenchantment? Her. I essentially made her. And I got her killed within like 3 sessions. The only character I was like ever
Be
gonna have like
clear, Tia
really
Beanie
lucky-
nearly died several times.
Nearly though, that's the caveat. I kind of avoided that one section.
all right.
Just yeeted straight to oblivion.
Yeet. All right. Let me color this dagger on the token.
I am sorry if I get us like into trouble or killed by doing stupid roleplay things that in the moment I thought were really good ideas. I'm just gonna warn y'all about that.
What color you want the hilt to be?
Hold on. Ah.
Granted, these aren't the only colors. These are just like the metallic
I guess,
colors.
like-
Like there's more down here.
Can we give her like a blue hilt?
Blue hilt.
Like
Sure.
a dark blue?
Let's try this one.
Like, I don't know, I'm thinking like storm colors.
Okay, so there's the one I just put just below the blade, or I can do. That's a little more purple.
Some of the pastel colors that looks like it might be a dark
What's the dark blue under the dark?
Pull the plum.
Let's try that.
That okay. Cool.
Okay.
So I'll do that and that. So storm colors. So let's do maybe like a gold here, or something like that.
Like a silver?
Silver. Okay, I can use the same one that I used on the blade.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect. All right. Are there any other changes you want me to make to the token, like outfit or hairstyle, or I was trying to match the image that you used last time.
Yeah,
so
is there a different like coat we could use?
sure. Let's see, clothing, chest. So this is like an outlaw coat.
Ooh, either bottom left. Wait, what's bottom?
Outlaw duster.
Yeah, let's try that one.
There's no shirt under that one, so
Oh, that's a no. Oh wait, hold on. What's the corset thingy right above it?
oh, that's
Oh,
actually
better.
basically exactly
It's a female pirate tunic.
what the image you had
checks.
before. All right, so I can easily match those colors now, because let's see. So you had, I remember the corset part was black, the upper part
You
was
could make the corset,
red.
like, you could make the corset like dark brown.
Dark brown.
So if you do like a
System
dark
of a brown.
corset, yeah, and
This
then, like,
color
a
is
lighter,
literally called System of a Brown.
a lighter brown for
The top.
that part, and then like red on the collar.
So maybe like a rust color like that, or all right. Wait,
Yeah,
no, these
that
are
was
these are still the
perfect.
metallic colors. I could do something that's like a leather,
Yeah, perfect.
something like that,
Maybe a little darker.
darker. So that no, that looks washed out. Hold on, let's maybe this one.
Perfect.
All right, so you want red on the
And
collar.
then, like, a red. Yeah. Perfect.
All right. You want me to go more like, because this is just like a default color for the shirt. You want to make that like a white or
Like maybe a neutral beige.
beige? Okay,
Like-
bulky beige.
Perfect.
All right, now let me make sure that.
And also on her chest.
Yeah, I gotta make
If
sure.
Boss does show cleavage. She doesn't show that much cleavage. Or that'll work. Okay.
Well, I gotta make sure the skin tone matches. That was the issue. It was coming up gray because I hadn't like put anything there.
Okay.
Oh, these little knots here. They're just still the default gray. I don't know if you want me to change that.
If it the same brown as the vest.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
And I guess let's match the pants too.
Yep.
We'll do this for the sash maybe. And let's do these for the cuffs. All right, looking good. You want me to adjust like body proportions at all, or?
Yeah,
show.
she's good.
Okay. Let's take it into the photo booth then. Token. We're gonna go with
I'm the one with the gun.
frame. Zoom out, move it up so we get your dagger in there.
Oh, it's a dagger. I thought that was a gun.
No, it's a dagger.
Oh, it's a dagger. I don't get guns.
No, I do. What would I have to roll to make sure that I'm shooting their head and nothing else?
I think there is a feature for like a called shot or something like that.
Mm-hmm. I got more food.
I have to look that up. Why is the background not changing?
I got avocados. Ooh.
What is happening, Hero Forge? Why do you do this to me?
I almost cut my finger off cutting this avocado.
Do that. That'd be bad.
It would have been had I not stopped myself.
That's cool. I've never seen anyone just eat straight up the I don't
Hold on, let me stop sharing my screen real quick, see if I can fix this.
Who's...
There's a lot there. Oh, man.
What am I hearing? Someone is talking, and I hear them talking, but like, it sounds like a past conversation. Yeah, I got you. Ah, I got lemon juice all over me. God damn it. I'm getting to it.
Oh, sick. I didn't lose anything that I was doing. Beautiful. I was worried I'd have to do all that over again.
Harry Potter out.
All right, let's try this
My leg is
again.
Covered in lemon juice. I'm wearing shorts, if that matters, just so you know. Would you like some?
All right. That is acting up. So let me see if this finished properly.
You know what's worse than lemon juice in a cut?
What?
Lemon juice and salt in a cut.
Lemon juice in 2 cuts.
Lemon juice and salt in a cut.
2 giant paint bubbles. All right, I'm gonna fix the background color later. I'm just glad that I was able to get that done. All right, so
Tim, I'm not sure how much this matters, but my smart ass chose 2 of my 4 cantrips to be rare cantrips. Is that okay?
let me see what you have.
They're the 2 that I already put in there.
Drench and Breeze. Okay.
Gotta come up for air sometimes.
Let me go to your spell list. It's probably fine. I mean, backstory and all.
It's also not. It's like it. What was the there was the caveat? Hold on.
Oh, wait a minute. These are. Hold on. Oh, wait. Because I see.
They're not legal in official organized play, which is why I was asking.
Yeah, that's like Pathfinder Society. I'm not
Okay.
I'm not concerned with that. Their rules are pretty strict.
Then,
No, that's something that they made, so it's fine with me.
okay, cool.
Even though the source listed on here says blog.
Yeah, I realized. I was like, they did an explanation. It said, as far as I could tell, they were originally part of legit Pathfinder, and then like Pathfinder said no. So
Let me actually read these spells so I can.
Do that.
I put a description. I put everything in there.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
also zoom across
very proud of
places
myself.
using
A
a
sudden
zip
downpour
line, but we
soaks
don't
a
talk
target creature
about
or
that.
object. The rain follows the subject up to the range of spell. I mean,
Could have sworn I heard someone say they haven't seen a person eat a straight up avocado before.
yeah, I don't. I mean, Breeze seems like pretty strong for a cantrip, but I can't really imagine why they would have banned it. Like that's.
I mean, I can change. I'm not.
No,
married to these.
not at all.
I'm just asking.
No, I'm down. It fits the character. I'm not gonna say no. That's fine by me. Okay, so next, I guess I'll pull up Leah's token because I had that mostly done already.
Consummate liar. That's the names for the abilities on this.
I look like a cat in that.
Yeah, it's the half elf ears poking through the. So this was the closest gun I could find to like a blunderbuss.
That's fine.
So what do we want for an outfit or other accessories or?
Is there anything steampunky in there?
Let's see. I'm sure there is. They have all kinds of wacky outfits. Okay, punk rocker.
What's that one?
Which one? This one?
No, to the
This-
left.
This one.
Yeah.
Graffiti tagger.
I wanted to see what that one looks like. I can't really quite see it.
It's like a hoodie and fucking
Who wears clothes like that?
graffiti taggers according to Hero Forge.
a mummy?
Yeah. You can be a bandito. You could be a cyberpunk character.
This
I'm
is not,
looking forward to that.
You could be Raiden from Mortal Kombat.
this is like not steampunk, but it's listed as steampunk.
I don't know.
so
Yeah,
why?
I don't know. I think they just kind of
I'm thinking like
just don't really know what they're
um,
doing here.
Hold on, I'll find something to base it off of if you want to work on someone else's character.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
50 markers.
So, all right.
God damn it.
Let me pull up.
What's a good name for a dinosaur druid?
Sarah.
Wait, you mean like for the companion or for yourself? Because didn't you have a name?
Myself.
Oh, I thought you had a name picked out. Oh, it's right. You changed race though, so that would probably alter it.
Yeah.
No, Dina.
Dina.
My character is a dude, so I don't think that works.
Dino.
No.
Dino Spumoni.
I'm still.
Dino, that's fucking genius.
All right, so I'm gonna throw on the standard druid clothes on this one, and we can go from there.
How do I go back to the chat? Oh, there it is. Ignore me.
Dino is fucking genius. Anything for a last name?
Bambino. Dino Bambino.
Sorensen.
I'm all about it. Sorienson.
Dino Sorensen.
I like Dino Bambino better.
Let's go for the puns.
Dino Sorensen. Perfection.
Love it.
I already
It'll-
came up with a name.
It'll go nicely with Jareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I don't.
Forgot about that.
Wait,
All
that's
right.
his full name.
That's his full name, yeah. Jareem Abdul-Jabbar, like the NBA player Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Okay, so just need I guess whenever Allie comes back with a name, I can start filling in the overlay. But yeah, I'll go back to tokens.
I sent a picture.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh, right, Discord. I was looking at my phone.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Oh, I like that. That's cool. All right, I can work with that. Let's go back.
That's what I wanted the sniper to look like too. When I get to it. But his hair is like dark brown, not black.
All right. I forgot that I had the chef outfit open before I switched over.
That's awesome.
All right, so let's see. Head. Goggles. Hair. Let me look.
My character's name is gonna be Cade, by the way. Kaede.
Cade.
Oh,
Yes.
that's cool. There's a dot hack
My
character with that
character's
name.
name-
That's made me think of that.
My character's
Nice.
name is Erzalin.
Urzadin.
Erzalin.
I know. Rob had a character named Urzadin. So it's like very
know.
close. All right.
I like this.
What is the closest hairstyle? Probably that.
That's fine. It
So
doesn't
are we
need to be in a
doing random
ponytail.
ages, or are we like picking our age and
Oh, that's
stuff?
good.
Picking our what?
Can you make your hair darker brown or no?
Like, are we doing like the tables and stuff for like the age we are, like heights and weights, or we just?
Oh no, you can make your age whatever you like, and we're not rolling for
Cool,
age.
cool, cool, cool.
That would.
Cool, cool, cool. I feel like I would think it easy.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Let's see. Let me sort of. What? Oh. My stuff is out of the dryer already.
Fiona, I miss you.
Where is the...
Excuse me.
Oh,
Alright, and I'm going to roll for how much cash money I'm allowed to have.
All right, so yeah, that is going to be for a druid. That is you're going to roll 2d6 and then multiply your result by 10. Why can't I?
Alright, come on, big money.
Yeah, big bucks, no whammies, no whammies.
Fuck.
Whammy.
I got big whammy.
$50 gold's not bad. Your clothes are included in that. So then yeah, that'll be your money to spend on a weapon and some armor, essentially. Why can't I find earrings anywhere? Here we go. Girl in the picture has hoops. All right.
Ooh, sorry.
So this looks a lot like the outfit that the pirate outfit in the picture. So let's go with that. Now, is there one of those with a... No, there isn't. Okay, that's fine.
There's a spirit. Spirit with legs.
Oh, that's not. That's not.
The colors. It's the colors. That's what's doing it. That and she's very muscly for some reason.
Yeah, I can play with that.
Like that literally looks like something that would be on it. It's the color scheme is what's throwing everything off.
Yeah, there's also no like. There's that, and then I can do. Let me see if they got those like. Come on, I can't throw on additional like the thigh high socks there. Guess it's gonna have to be. Yeah, we can adjust the colors on that because that is yikes. All right. Let's get into our paints here. I believe every day's a good day when you paint. Okay, then the white on the sides.
You could throw a coat over that. But I don't.
Well, yeah, if I'm gonna throw a coat over it, it's gonna be a different top. So like for example, like an outlaw coat, which is what I had for Kim's character originally. There is something more like that.
That kind of works.
Okay.
The shirt looks the same. I don't know if you could dye the inner shirt a different color than the outer top.
I can, yeah. Definitely can. Alright, so we're gonna do... Okay. Give
You
this...
know your ADD is bad? When you have a bowl of soup that you just need to finish heating up in the kitchen, and you keep forgetting it exists, but you eat the mini candy bars that are in a bag in front of you from Halloween.
Hell yeah.
Do you hear my cat screaming at me, or
No, actually. Pleasantly surprisingly.
keep meowing? I dare you.
So,
Alright, let's see.
I'm going to officially waterfall my computer.
ooh.
White and black.
Oh, you're gonna hardline it?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Just the CPU, the block for the 3070 isn't even out yet, so.
Yeah, it's
And
probably
good luck
gonna
with
be
it.
best for the new fucking GPUs.
So,
The 3080
Gold
for the
buttons.
Winfrey's got a 450-watt BIOS update if you want to use it.
Alright, so...
Tim,
Yes.
I added my spells, so if there's any issues with the way they're added, feel free to change as necessary at a later time point, but I'm just letting you know that they're
Sure.
already there for you.
So let's see here. All right, yeah, I'll come back to that. All right, so you want me to like match the picture on the inner shirt, or do you want like different colors?
I sent it on Facebook chat if you want to hear my cat meow. You want to go out now? He's just meowing at the wall.
So Leah, what color are we feeling for the inner, the shirt? Did she walk away?
Marco.
Yeah, right. Marco.
Hello?
I'll just keep working on stuff. We'll see. We'll see if she likes what I do. kind of like that.
I'm back. I just had to figure out what the fuck my cat wanted because he wants the door open, but he doesn't want to go out.
Hi. So I threw some more colors in. Just let me know what you want me to change.
I guess the boots, the shoes. I mean.
Mm-hmm. What are we thinking for those?
The goggles. Can you make the outside black and the lens like red?
Okay.
Trying to think of what kind of shoes she would wear, but otherwise it's okay.
Yeah, I can pull up the shoes.
Are those like thigh highs or is that the skin color? Because I'm confused.
It says the bottom piece is like a skirt with leg warmers. So.
Well, you could do like complex patterns like stripes and shit, but you can't.
Nah, you can't. It's not that deep. I wish it was. All right, so let's see. Your skin color currently is not that. It is not that either. Nope. I'll find it.
I mean, on the bottom thing, do medium one.
I don't know
That
what.
seems like it.
Yeah.
Because if yeah, just do that for the legs, and then just change the shoes to like boots. Like let me see if I can find something for like a difference.
All right. Well, I'm up to I'm into the boots now. So like, there's something like this. They're like thieves' boots. There's bard's boots. There's like cuffed leather.
That yeah, something like that.
Okay.
So how does armor check penalties work?
Armor check penalty. That is something I will look up.
Sounds like the animal in the background is trying to do like awooga, but just failing.
All right. Armor check penalty. Any armor heavier than leather, as well as any shield, hurts a character's ability to use dex and strength-based skills. So, for example, I don't know what sort of armor you were planning on. Let's say hide armor, for instance. That would be a -3 to your any strength and dexterity-based skill checks.
Naps, close the door.
There are ways to reduce it in the form of certain feats, I believe. I'd have to research that, but I'm pretty sure there's a way to like knock those down. Also, once we get to armor, the only person who has to worry about the arcane spell failure column is Kim.
I'm sorry, I need to what now?
Yeah, because I'm a.
We need to worry about something.
I use divine spells.
Yes. Any druids and shamans, and well, yeah, druids and shamans are considered divine casters. Mesmerists are considered psychic casters, which is not the same as arcane. Basically, they put this spell failure thing in the game because wizards needed to be nerfed somehow, like they're insane.
You mean I can't just do all the things?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's certain armors you can pick where your spell failure chance is 0. But those are things like an armored kilt or
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of really want an armored kilt now.
The armored kilt is the only one of those that comes with a dex bonus, that even has a dex bonus to AC.
I gave the cat catnip.
None of the others have that.
He's
They're-
eating it.
Now I'm just picturing my skirt from
Okay, I
high
got the
school with the outfit I picked out, and it looks really badass. So
Okay, sure. What's your question?
Can we make this skirt
This
darker
won't
when you
pop
get a
up
chance?
until a little bit later, but how will my armor work while I'm shape-shifting?
Your armor, you maintain all of the benefits of your armor when you wild shape. I don't think Pathfinder does it any differently. But let's see. Let me read here. Wild shape. Okay.
Kim, this motherfucker bit me. No. I gave him catnip and he bit me.
Oh yeah, that. Are you okay?
He's high. Hold on.
Your cat. Oh yeah, your cat's on catnip.
We will consult Reddit just to be absolutely sure. Oh no. Okay,
I promise.
I'm wrong. So when you wild shape, you basically gain the stats of whatever you turn into.
So even if something I have gives me an armor check penalty, I ignore it if I'm wild shaping.
Yes, because all of your armor at that point would be natural armor.
Good to know.
The
Oh, you're
only
full force.
drawback is that when you first get it at 4th level, until 6th level, you can only use it once per day.
Makes sense.
Yeah, sadly, it's not like 4th edition D&D where wild shape is at will. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, so
for wild shapes, I can only do it once per day.
yeah, you don't get it until 4th level, and yes, it's once per day, and then at 6th level you can use it twice per day, and then every 2 levels after that you gain an additional use. And each use lasts for a number of hours equal to the number of druid levels you have.
Ah, you cunt. Ow. Why the nails?
So
I'm just petting him. Watch.
when you say skirt darker, you mean like gray, or you want like
Black.
black?
Or dark brown like the other. Yeah, black. Try
Black.
black.
I like that.
All right, let me fill in.
Yeah.
Let me fill in this boot color here. What do you want? What do you want? Like the main color of the boots? They're like pretty red right now. Do you want them like the same as? Sorry, you cut out.
I said darker than the skirt.
Darker than the skirt. Okay. Oh.
Alright, my computer must be high.
You want them like fully blacked out, or?
No. Like the inside part that folds over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, like that.
So the way it is now. Okay. Any other changes? Actually, I have one.
I guess the face shape. So
is.
do yours first. I want to see what it is.
Oh, it's just the knots here. They were still like the default gray, so I was just coloring those. All right, so face shape.
I like that one.
The sharp one, okay.
The one before that. The one you selected for. Yeah, that.
You want that? Okay, got it. Got it. You just match your eyebrows. Anything else?
No, that's pretty good.
All right.
I gave him more. Oh shit. Here come the claws.
Really don't know why the background function isn't working right now.
Another question.
Sure.
Trying to decide between two armor. One of them is +2 to my armor, but only a -1 to my penalty. But the other one is +4, but it's -3 to my penalty.
Okay. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I have the armor tab open already. So +2. Which ones are you looking at? Which armors?
I'm looking at either the hide shirt or hide.
Okay, I see.
Because on one hand, I'm gonna be not frontline necessarily, but I'm definitely not gonna be in the back with spells. More of a frontline type of druid.
Right.
The extra armor class would be helpful, but on the other hand, the armor check penalty sounds nasty.
Okay, so let me kind of think through this. So your potential armor class is going to be a bit higher with the full hide. I know that money is a bit of an issue, and you'd be, I don't know who came up with these prices, but you'd be saving 5 gold pieces if you go with the full hide. I will say that to my knowledge, with the way with the materials in the campaign, swim checks don't come up all that often. There's a fair bit of climbing. Dex stuff. I mean, it's hard to say. I don't know that you're going to be the person that's called upon to pick locks and things like that. But let me take a look. Let me take a look at some feats real quick. Just I want to get an idea of. Okay. So, all right, right off the bat here, Armored Athlete, this is a feat that you'd be able to take once you have 3 ranks in any dex or strength-based skill. This feat... Okay, so basically you choose a skill that you want to reduce your armor check penalty on, and it reduces it by 3, so it would eliminate it completely. This is a feat that you can take multiple times if you want. If there are multiple skills that you want to do this for, you can do that. Let me go back. Why opera? Why do you do this to me? Okay, ignore while riding. Improved armor focus. This one requires a base attack bonus of 6. And the armor focus feat. So let's see, you're looking at probably... Druids, I believe, are a 3/4 base attack class, so that you're looking at, I think, level 8 to get that one. Yeah, level 8. So you would have to invest in armor focus, the regular one, reach 8th level. You would be proficient with hide armor, and this would just reduce the check penalty by 1 for all skills. That's for shields. You don't want that. That's also for shields. Let me open up this feat here just to see what's involved. You can use your character level in place of your base attack bonus for the purpose of armor mastery feat prereqs. Let's go to the original here. Let's see here. Okay, so for this feat, you take this, you increase your hide AC by 1, and you would then be able to take this feat to reduce the check penalty to 2 or none if you went with the hide shirt. So yeah, if you took the hide shirt and then you took both of those feats, you would still get the +4 bonus that you would from regular hide armor without the armor check penalty. So that's certainly an option.
I think I'm gonna go with 4 high because I have a 20 in strength, so it shouldn't hold me down that much.
Okay. Let me open up a notepad here so I can organize everyone's starting gear.
Alright, so...
So you've spent 15 on the hide armor, and what else?
So far, I spent 15 on the armor, and I bought me a scimitar.
Okay, scimitar.
So I have 20 gold left.
Alright, so it's another 15. Scimitars are one of the better starting weapons for a druid, absolutely. Luckily for druids, I find this interesting that the whole lore about druids not being able to use metal, it only applies to armor.
Precisely.
Does not apply to weapons.
I mean, it would suck if I couldn't use metal weapons.
Yeah, you'd basically be limited to like a staff or something of the like. All right, so that's 3 tokens down. If anyone else wants to roll for their starting shekels, you can go ahead and do that. I'll let you know what to roll.
What should I roll?
Okay, so let's see. I have Sorcerer open already. I have Mesmerist open. Druid is already done. So, Rob, for the Shaman, you are going to roll. Yours is like similar. Oh, yours is a little higher. You get to roll 3d6. Okay, so you start with 60 gold pieces.
Damn, you're broke like me.
You found the cat. Ow! Don't attack me. I own
Can we put a bird skull on Jareem's head now?
Believe me, I looked for one. There isn't one.
No.
I can, however, just give you a full-on, like, owl head if you want me to do that.
That'd be dope, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can do that right now. I can do that really fast.
no rush making thing, but do you mind making my token?
Yeah, I can do that. Let me just throw this on here. Oh, I have to take off that skull mask. That's not going to work. Let me just color it, and then I will get to your token. All right, cool. I will take a picture of that one a bit later. All right. Okay. So let's start on your token now. I just went ahead and threw on like just like basic druid clothes. We can alter it however you like. Let's see if I can find anything that's like dinosaur related. Because that would be ideal.
It took us so
Sadly, there's no like dinosaur mount. That'd be crazy.
It would.
Can't win them all.
Yeah, nice. You can be Optimus Prime, but God forbid you want a dinosaur helm. Let's get rid of that for now. Okay. Okay, so it's a hide chest piece. A lower hide piece. Okay, we got the regular old druid foot wraps. Although if you want like some thicker like hide boots, I can do that too. Or whatever you like, really. Do you have something in mind?
What do you want?
Damn, gunslingers are rich as fuck at the start of the game.
Are rich? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, they are. You get to roll 5d6 for your wealth.
Aw, yeah, boy.
Rolls all ones.
I'm a rich
Oh, that would be amazing. That would be so amazing.
pieces.
You had all the potential to be rich, but you fucked up every major decision.
5d6.
Yeah, 5d6, and then the result is multiplied by 10, and that's your starting wealth
You know what I'm gonna do?
that you will use to buy your gear right now. Granted, gunslingers have a lot more they have to spend on, so it does make sense. 200 gold pieces.
Oh shit.
Hey.
And, yeah. Allie and Kim, I put your
I'm a
amounts
rich
on the
boy.
Roll20 chat. Your rolls, rather. Or what you roll.
Oh. Allie, would you like me to roll yours?
Sure.
Well, if it's bad, you can always re-roll it. Because that's not you.
No, I know. I would appreciate it. Go ahead. Actually, do it.
D&D gods bless me.
That's
Aw,
Said that you're
I
gonna.
got one
It's
more.
not bad. It's not bad. It's 100.
That's twice as much as mine.
All right, I'll take it. Like you're gonna.
I would... I would say you roll it too and see if it can get better.
Oh
Because
yeah.
if you
I mean, I'm
do
gonna take what you
bad-
rolled for the sake of what we did, but
There you go. You rolled it, so extra 30 gold pieces are yours. All right, yeah.
That's what I
That,
said. You should have... You rolled a 6 and I rolled a run.
a run.
A run.
a run.
I rolled a run.
Oh, well, the run.
Leave me alone. My family makes fun of me.
Oh, I
No.
mix up words all the time. That's good.
Like, there's the big H here in Huntington, and I call it the Huntington Square, and I got made fun of by my mom. I'm just like, it's the same thing.
It is not the same thing, actually. The Huntington Square Mall is technically in, like, East Northport. That's where the Sears
I
used to be.
wasn't saying it was a mall. I was just saying it's the Huntington Square because it's a big square parking lot
Yes.
that you go to.
Like a literal.
It's not shaped like an H, is it?
Listen,
No, it's shaped like a fucking square.
listen. I'm a boomer, so
Are you really?
I
thought
feel
you're a millennial.
like one sometimes.
Art.
Nothing can cure my depression, you ho.
Is the river called Turin Rock River?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I went ahead and I showed you guys the city at a glance. All of the the numbers that correspond to the buildings are not visible. I will make those visible. Probably not tonight because there's a ton of them.
Cool.
But I will do that, as well as there are a bunch of other things that are just on the DM layer that I'll have to make visible, like the aforementioned name of the river and names of the other landmarks. I really don't know why they put those on the DM layer. Those should be visible to everybody. There's even like all the streets are named on my map too. So I'll reveal those before next week.
So I'm gonna say that I'm actually from this city, like this town.
Yeah, that's actually why I went ahead and I revealed all that information to you guys. Is that way? Like, if you want to, I mean, this doesn't apply to Kim or Rob because their characters are coming over. But for the rest of you, if you want to be from Sandpoint, I decided to give you all that information just so you can, connect yourself to any NPCs that you want to have a relationship or whatever with.
I was gonna say I was from Ridgeport.
That's cool. I'm gonna say I'm from San.
I chose Riddleport.
Oh, Riddleport. Word. Yeah, Riddleport is a
Wasn't sure.
cool city. It's kind of far from
It's the only
Sandpoint.
place really that half elves are from.
Yeah.
I could say that I got away from like toxic family because half elves are never really treated properly, anyways.
And that actually fits Riddleport like pretty nicely. That's actually the starting setting of the third adventure path that Paizo wrote, which is called Second Darkness. that one deals with drought, essentially. And Riddleport is basically a like lawless town of like it's basically like run by like gangs and pirates and like people who own casinos and things like that. It's also like a heavy like merchant town. So being from Riddleport and being someone who escaped a bad family situation, that makes a lot of sense. I dig it. Okay, so I just need a money roll from Kim, and
Oh. You
want me to
you're
roll first
actually
to see
going
if
to
I-
make me do a money roll. Okay.
I'll do it.
yeah, no, I wasn't kidding.
Okay.
The story that leads you here is that you got shipwrecked in a whirlpool. Like you're not gonna have a treasure chest
That's
with you.
what you think.
I pull my
I mean, you
trusty
don't think
treasure
that she would
chest out
have-
of my pocket, and the chest is a mimic.
You don't think that like you don't you know where Victoria's secret compartment is?
Okay, I'm
Or like the rest of us.
I am hereby banning Leah from making money rolls from other people. After that one, okay, 70.
Well, I did really well, and then she rolled a 6 to replace my 1.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty good.
you did fine. She just did better, and then that's just an atrocity. We don't want to see that. That's
Why I said let me do it first.
yeah.
I knew it was gonna be bad. Where the fuck is my chat window? Oh my god, I have to exit the game and restart. I don't know
So
what she
apparently
wrote.
I don't
Okay.
have a son.
I'm sorry.
Also because I've
I have to exit the game.
Oh no. Okay, so while you guys are figuring out gear, I guess Tristan, if you want to let me know exactly what you want your character token to look like. I've just thrown together like a full suit of hide armor. If you don't want that, let me know and we can go through options. But other things would be like, hairstyle, eye color, skin color, whatever else you want to give me to go on.
All right.
Do you mind changing the pants? It looks like I'm wearing a skirt.
Sure, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, the default like hide armor is kind of just like like hide leggings and sort of that skirt looking thing. Yeah, I can see if there's something that's just called druid pants. I don't know if that works for you or if you want something else. I'm more than happy to go through all of these.
What did Kim roll?
a 7.
Okay, yeah. But to be honest, I rolled the same.
Nah,
It's the
never
same
mind. Go back
three.
to the
It's the
hide
same
skirt.
3.
If anyone
There's
makes
always
fun of it,
one
I guess
number
it'd be
you
a good
roll
enough
better.
reason to.
I don't think anyone is going to make fun of someone with a pet dinosaur, but I mean, at least I would hope not. That just wouldn't be very smart on their part. Okay, so color-wise for the armor, what sort of aesthetic are we going for? Since it's hide armor, I guess what should the hide be of or look like?
Let's go for green hide. Dinosaur.
All right, so we can go with something like this.
Ooh, yes.
Professionals.
I'll make all the main colors green, and then we can go handle the accents after. Okay. What would you like for like an accent color?
Let's make, say, dark brown the main accent and like a couple of parts.
Okay. Um, something like that, or you want like darker?
Let's go with the first one.
First one. Okay, got it. All right, so that'll be the bootstraps, back bits, straps of the leg guards, all the belt stuff. I missed the spot back here, so let's do that. Wrist guard straps.
Can I? Okay.
Okay.
Maybe we should adjust that.
Maybe.
Can I do my token with you like tomorrow?
Yeah, I have I'll be sitting at my computer from like 11 a.m. to 4 cuz I have work.
Perfect.
But yeah, we can do it
That is
then
literally what I'm doing tomorrow.
or I can make some time elsewhere. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so next, I guess color for like these sort of like furry bits here. I can change the to like a hair tone or depends on what you want like the sort of like finish, so to speak, on it to be.
What's the leaf icon?
It's like plant based stuff, like colors, so there's also just like straight up paint colors. There's all cloth tones.
You make the furry parts like light brown.
Light brown, okay. Let's do like a hair color.
That one.
This one.
Yes.
Let me go back and get that green for this. Guess the only thing left is the belt buckle, and let me do like the little buttons on these different colors here.
you make the belt buckle like an even darker brown than the main one, but then the spikes be red?
Sure. Let's see. See how dark I can go. Maybe this one.
Yes.
All right. Spike's red, so maybe something. So there's this red. That red.
That's the one.
Okay, that one. All right. That is. Cool.
What do you think?
I like it. I really like it. This is very
Hey, don't look like on his belt the light green.
Sure. In
Leave
the
that
middle.
red.
In the middle here.
No, on the right.
These.
Yeah.
Yep, you got it. Yeah, I figured that's better. That'll match. Okay.
Yes.
Eyes.
I'm thinking yellow eyes.
Yellow. Okay. Skin color.
He's thinking white.
Light. Okay. So that doesn't. I don't think that looks very good. That one. These are strangely like bright skin colors. I don't know how I feel about these.
I'm thinking second to last.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me also just pop in some more of that red on here. So notice I didn't hit that. All right. Next, let's do hair color.
I was thinking brown. A little bit darker.
Um, Anything past that's going to be more like reddish. I can adjust one of these colors too, so let's see if maybe we'll start there.
That's fine.
Okay.
Hey, did you change his hairstyle?
Yeah, that was actually the next thing I was going to ask you was hairstyle. Okay, hair. So plenty to choose from. I don't know if you're going for maybe something like a wild man hairstyle or something a little more subdued. What the hell is this? Oh, that is atrocious. I can't I can't believe that's an option. Looking like Jack from Tekken out here. But yeah, I mean they've got like dreads. They have really
Not dreads. I was thinking more like short.
short. Okay, gotcha. So it's gonna be more towards up here. So, ew. So like a military cut. There's so like a sweat back. The old bedhead look. Side part. That's more. Nah, that's too long. You said you wanted short, so I'll go back to the. Surprisingly, not a lot of options to pick from here for short hair.
Yeah, can you make it more medium?
Okay. Flopped mohawk. Nah. Could be Goku.
That's a maybe.
What, the anime spiky?
Yeah, that's a maybe.
Okay. I'd like to know what anime character has like all this up here and then like straight up like mutton chops. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Oh, hold up. I've seen that before. That's a thing.
I believe it. I absolutely believe that you've seen that before. What is their idea of a mullet in this? Yeah, that's fair. Let's see what else. What else qualifies as medium here? There's a sweat back from.
Can you check the second row on the third one? Nah. Thinking spiky.
Spiky.
That's the Goku hair.
Yep. When you and your dinosaur want to go Super Saiyan.
And the key to that is screaming.
Yeah, of course, of course. Okay, so we can go there for now. Any beard or
Nah.
fair enough. Let's see. Let's get your gear here. I know you had a scimitar. Right or left-handed?
Right.
It's all these different poses too. Not that a scimitar is a two-handed weapon, but oh god. That's not bad for a druid. Oh yeah, it's one of my classic. The I had too much to drink pose.
Mm,
That shit looks like a dick. It's a fucking dessert. It looks like a dick. I'm done.
perfection.
That's enough
This one?
internet for today. And
That one.
All right. Let's color the blade. Let's see. Iron would look like that. That's cool. I like that. Titanium.
Ooh, titanium.
All right, yeah. Let's do that up. What are we thinking for the hilt?
Well, for the rope on the bottom part, brown.
All right. Yeah, that matches your outfit. Let's maybe do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's go with green. Like the same one for my outfit.
I like it.
Yes.
All right. Now, there's one other thing I wanted to check because I know there are. Dragon. I just wanted to see if there were any familiars that make sense for you. Sadly, there aren't any dino ones or reptiles. Thought there was one. Okay.
Well, as a like dinosaur shaman, I also have reptiles as well as dinosaurs.
You do, yeah, yeah. Because like you won't be able to like actually summon a dinosaur for a bit, so they kind of cover
That's
that.
why I'm going to summon reptiles.
Exactly, they cover that with reptiles, but sadly, dragon is the closest thing, and that's just not in line.
It's too much.
It's not it's too much. It's just yeah, dragons don't fall under like a summon nature's ally type spell because they're magical beings.
Yeah.
But all right, yeah. Is there anything else you want me to add? Could throw on like a cape or a bag or something. Oh, these are like
Nope, I think he's good.
holstered weapons. All right, cool.
Dino Sorensen is complete.
Yeah, let me throw that name in there before I forget. Dino's.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love everything about that.
Amazing name.
All right, let's see. Token. Let's go with a. probably a green frame for a druid. Let's tilt this, zoom out a little bit, move. It's hard because your weapon is so big. Yeah, that's what she said. All right, let's see. Background color. Do you feel like working now? No, you don't. What a surprise. Okay. I'll fix that later. All right. So, let's see. Allie said she want to do her token tomorrow. I guess for everyone now, we can do gear.
Show offs. May granted spells me out some.
Okay. Allie's phone died. So,
Did we do
Alright,
weapons
so
yet? Did we do weapons yet?
we're about to.
alright, but question, what's everyone's class again?
So, Jareem, which is Rob's character, is a shaman. Allie is a mesmerist. Kim is a sorcerer, and Leah is a gunslinger, who will be multi-classing into alchemist later on. So, in terms of your overall party comp, you have a lot of spellcasting. You have a lot of access to healing. You guys have quite a bit of range. You can, you yourself can summon actual creatures. The shaman's spirit can deliver spells when it's out on the field. It can make like touch attack spells, I think. Obviously, a sorcerer's gonna have a ton of range. Gunslinger's gonna have a ton of range. Yeah, like I said, I mean, you're the de facto frontliner, so to speak. Again, the only thing the party is really lacking in any capacity is like that typical like paladin fighter barbarian type. But I mean, you can fill that role pretty well with the way you've built so far.
Yeah. I mean, my AC's alright, but it's no full plate paladin.
Oh well, yeah. Let me add that to your, because you're taking you said you're taking hide armor, so your AC is actually going to be at the start of the game
16.
Yes, that is correct. 16, which that's pretty good. Dino Sorensen.
And now this is where my dinosaur comes in.
Oh, okay, let me actually update the Hero Forge token name then. Make sure I get that right. Rename. Okay, cool. So, gear. Rob, why don't you go first since you were asking me? Shamans get simple weapons, I believe. So, anything in that realm will work. So, are we thinking one hand, two hand, range, melee?
I was thinking melee.
Melee. All right then. So, already gone through the sort of simpler of the one-hand weapons. So again, that's going to be like some of these are attached to specific classes, so I'll skip those. Daggers, spike gauntlets, kunais, a light mace, heavy mace, sickle, spring blade, club, Morningstar, short spear. For two-handed stuff, you're looking at probably a bayonet blade.
I I'll do a short spear. Short spear sounds good.
Short spear. All right. Cool. So that is a very cost-effective option at 1 gold piece.
Nice.
Next is armor. Shamans are proficient in light and medium armor. So actually, let me go ahead and just do this. Put this in the Roll20 chat. And I'll put it in Discord as well, because for some reason Roll20 doesn't like to make links out of anything. Also going to stop sharing my screen because I'm done with tokens. And that's eating my computer alive right now. What is leaf armor?
Yeah, I'm looking at that too.
That's mad money. That's really cool though. That's something. If you wanted to do that, I could say that you could eventually like make that for yourself, maybe. Like I would say pick something else for now, but then you know, as you guys are walking around, if you want to like search for leaves that you can make this sort of thing out of, that's totally something we could do. That's really nice. No armor check penalty, +5 dex bonus.
What's dancing scarves? Maybe I'll just do scale mail.
Scale mail. Okay. All right. So let's see. Leah, you've already got your weapon. What sort of armor do you want to go with? Any other adventuring gear like torches and stuff, like we can just do that in chat.
Okay.
Just because I know it's getting a little late, so I don't want to like keep anyone up like super late who wants to go to bed. But yeah, Leah, what do you want to do for armor?
I think just hide armor.
Hide armor as well? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And Kim,
Yes.
weapon and armor choice, please.
Sorry, what in armor?
Weapon and armor. Oh, right. Yeah, you wanted a dagger. That's
Yeah,
right.
and I think for armor, I decided on the kilt.
The armored kilt.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. That's no. Why? My computer.
And it is definitely a Black Swatch plaid kill.
Nice. All right, so it's 2 gold on a dagger. Armor kill is 20. Why do I keep clicking the wrong thing? Okay. Now, let's see. The only other big thing we have left to do is... Well, I guess 2 things. We'll do the quicker one first. So... This is going to be related to skills. The way skills work is... excuse me. Your class, you are given a certain number of skill points per rank that you can utilize. Let's see. So you're a human, so you get an extra one. Finally added that. Each rank of a skill is going to be worth a +1 to that skill, except for the first rank you put into a skill that is checked off as one of your class skills is a +3. So, since I have Kim, since I have your sheet open, you have 6 skill ranks that you can apply to whatever you like.
Oh, cool. Okay.
One thing is that I'm pretty sure you have to pick 6 different skills. I don't think you can stack them all in one thing, but
No, that's fine. Okay.
I will check that.
So I'm gonna put them on perception.
All right.
Linguistics.
Okay, linguistics, perception.
Knowledge, nobility,
All right, good choice.
and handle animal.
Okay, 2
Wait,
more.
sorry, no.
Nope.
Oh,
okay.
I get 2 more. Okay. Phew. I thought you said 4.
No, you get 6.
Diplomacy
Diplomacy.
and heal.
Okay. So yeah, those are in.
Okay.
Speaking of languages, you get to pick additional ones due to your high intelligence score.
How many more do I get to pick?
Let's see.
That's not what I meant to do.
Okay, so you get to pick 3 more languages.
Damn. Okay.
Now, as a additional option, let me open up the player's guide here because there are additional language options within Common that are beneficial here. Examples being a language called Thessalonian, which is an ancient culture that has significance to the campaign. There is a Sandpoint is in the country of Varizia, which has its own language. Other races would be like Chelish or Shawanti. So there are any of those, or you can choose the more standard, like Elven, Dwarven, things like that.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna choose more standard ones because I feel like since Kat isn't from this world, she wouldn't know the local languages
Right. Yeah. So that makes sense.
or the local dialects.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Rather.
That's a good point. Okay, so you get 3 additional language choices for your intelligence, and you get a 4th because you put a point in linguistics.
Great. Okay. Elvin.
All right. You get your sheet open again. Okay. Elven.
Dwarven.
Dwarven.
Draconic.
Draconic.
I have to remember what all the languages are. Give me a sec. Like, I don't know how many more I can choose from.
Let me see if there's any like different ones. Okay, so some of the other ones that transfer over would be Abyssal. Supernal becomes Celestial. I don't know if that's one that is allowed to... Yeah, no, you can. It doesn't say you can't take it. Let's see. Okay, Druidic you can't take because that's a secret language. Let's see. Giant is an option. Gnomish. Goblin. Halflings have their own language in Pathfinder.
You know what? Let's go with Goblin. Because I feel like in her dealing, she would have dealt with a lot of goblins and would have had to have known how to speak it.
And there's a good chance you'll be dealing with goblins in this campaign, so
Yeah.
that is a great choice.
Since she did a lot of drug smuggling, I feel like she a lot of goblins.
Okay.
Like, because I made that decision in our last campaign
that is
Kat
true.
Kat was the one supplying all the drugs to the local
Yeah, it's
dealer.
the goblins and the gnolls that character dealt with. Right. Okay, so who wants to go next for skills?
I'll go next.
Okay, you as a druid, you have you start with 4 plus your intelligence, which is 0, but you're a human, so you get another one. So you have 5 skill ranks.
All right. Just give me a sec.
Sure.
Come on, skill ranks. Where are you? There you are. So I have 5. Let's go with. Handle animal.
Okay.
Let's go with heal.
Heal.
Knowledge nature.
Why don't I see heal? Hold on. Oh, some of these were unchecked. That's weird. Okay, there we go. Now they're back on your sheet. All right, so heal, handle animal, knowledge nature, got them.
Sure. Perception.
Perception.
Damn, what should my last one be? Decisions.
Well, it doesn't have to be one of your class skills. It can be any of them. Let's see. Well, if you want something that you're going to already excel at based off your ability scores, I would maybe say climb, maybe survival, maybe sense motive wouldn't be bad. Swim would be okay, although, like I said, swim doesn't come up that often. What else? Maybe, maybe some other knowledge skill. If you want to take maybe like a crafting thing, you can do that. You can just let me know what your character would be good at making on their own, and we can put a point there.
I'm gonna. Shit. Alright. Between survival and climb.
Okay. Well, I can say that as far as campaign content, between those two skills, there is a pretty decent amount of wilderness type content, but that's going to be more in like the back half of the campaign. You might find climb to be more useful early on. But I would say overall the usefulness of those two skills is probably close to equal.
I'm thinking climb because I'm not 100% sure, but a couple animal companions I'm thinking of having have a decent wisdom and they have low light vision and scent.
Right. So yeah, they kind of cover you there, especially with the vision. Which fun fact, this campaign, and I decided to spring for the one of the Roll20 membership levels. This campaign comes with dynamic lighting on the maps, so you'll basically have the same. You'll see what your character sees on the map. So yeah, your companion would be some help there with extra vision. I will say it's kind of funny to have this at the start, but putting the rank in climb would give you a +9 climb check before your armor penalties, which are reduced to a +6. But still, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, because I feel like that's the only hindrance for the armor penalty I'm really going to be like in trouble for. Swimming is eh. My stealth, I don't plan on being that sneaky. That's what my animal companion's for.
Yeah, swimming is the thing. Like if you guys get like, again, I don't really think swimming is going to come into play that much, but let's say you got to hold like a bag of holding or something like that. You could always like doff your armor and throw it in the bag of holding and then swim and not take the penalty.
Yeah, I'll take climb.
Okay, climb it is. All right, and I don't need to do any additional languages for you because your int mod is 0. So that is that there.
Intelligence is overrated anyway.
Honestly, in my opinion, intelligence is a pretty overrated ability score. Unless I'm playing something that needs it, I usually just dump it.
I mean, it depends really, because unless you're a intelligence-based caster, you really don't need it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, but now I know 5 languages.
That's true,
I'm a
but you...
T-Rex.
Yeah, that's true, but yeah, like
I
you...
mean, not necessarily a T-Rex, but somewhere along those lines, where all it needs to do is roar, and it'll tell you to... Like, roaring is... Everyone knows it.
I'm sorry.
Animals, humanoids, monsters.
I have a question.
I'm sorry.
Roar means back off.
What an argument! What an argument that was.
Totally unrelatable. But like, what's that game with the little girl who chases after a fox and like death is after her?
What does the fox say?
Oh, Little Misfortunes. That's never mind.
What an argument that was. I know 5 languages. I have a T-Rex. Damn. All right.
And if I had been playing Lily, she would have tried to ride that damn T-Rex.
This is
Oh, yeah.
100% a fact.
Yeah, I'm making really sure that if I do choose a T-Rex or somewhere along those lines, he's gonna be proficient in intimidation.
Yeah, I would say that is probably fair.
And also, question.
Sure.
Like, I know, like, say, like, I get a T-Rex or somewhere along those lines. I know he's only medium sized, but he's still a T-Rex. So can he get like a bonus against like things smaller than he is or other humanoids?
Uh, I'll get back to you on that. I'll look. I'll look. I'll do some digging. I'll see what I can find. All right. So I guess Rob, you want to go next for skills? You've got you got 4 points that you can use.
All right. Um.
Hey, Leah.
I'll do. I guess climb.
Okay.
Fly definitely. I'll keep that.
Yeah, that's a good one. You will be flying.
um,
Wait, he's gonna fly?
His race, he's a skinwalker, and they're basically like the shifter race in like 5th edition and like other D&D editions, and his beast form is a bird form.
Oh shit.
I could do intimidate.
All right, and one more.
Hmm. Knowledge nature.
All right. And let's see, no other languages. So, Leah, your skill points. You have 7. What a perfect roll, given what I just said. Leah, you there?
Yeah, why?
I just need you to pick your skill points.
Oh, wait, what do I do with that?
You have 7.
Passed out.
That's okay. You have 7 skill points. We can end, or actually, if you want to cut out once this is done, you can, because you're like the only person who doesn't have to pick spells. But if you guys want to pick spells like
What do I do with skill points?
away from the game, we can do that too. So basically, you're just gonna pick any 7 skills,
Okay.
and you're gonna
Find as many points as I want, 1 through 7.
well, yeah, you pick 7 skills, and 1 point goes into each of them.
Why do I have intimidation checked off?
Because intimidate is a class skill for gunslingers.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
So
Well,
the way class skills work is every single rank you put in to a skill is a +1, except that the first rank you put in to a class skill is worth an additional +3.
am confused.
Okay, so watch here. I'm just for argument's sake, I'm gonna put 1 point into intimidate, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna change from a 1 to a 5 because you get +3 for a class skill and then +1 for the rank. Whereas if I put 1 point into something that's not checked, it's only gonna go up by 1.
So like knowledge arcana.
Right. So like if I were to do that, then the 3 becomes a 4.
Okay. I guess put 2 ranks in bluff because, no, sorry, climb because climb is a 0 right now.
So you can put like I don't think you can stack multiple points in the same rank per level.
Okay.
It goes on your hit die. So since we're level 1 and we only have 1 hit die, we can only put 1 skill rank in.
It's
every
essentially yes, that's correct.
Okay, then put 1 in climb for me. Because that's literally a 0.
Okay, so that's 1.
1 in intimidate and heal and handle animals, so 1 in each of those.
Okay, so that's 4.
Why do I have profession job
Profession is every class has profession as a class skill. So like if you're let me look up real quick because I know there's like some sort of like quote unquote profession that can be used as like okay, so some examples of professions are like architect or brewer or cook or gambler, herbalist, miner, sailor, soldier, things like that. Basically if your character, like, you know, based on whatever backstory you come up with or something like that, like if your character like had a job like prior to adventuring, you know, you could like throw that in there, and like any checks that would relate to like that profession, you would make them.
Is there a list of professions?
Yeah, there's here I'll send a link in here. It gives some examples, this site, but honestly it could be like you could really pick like anything that could reasonably count as like a job, and it would qualify for this.
Yeah. It opened up in Microsoft. Oh, yucky.
This is it's similar to like the craft slot, or if there's like any additional like knowledge ones that could be added.
It doesn't really have a list. It just shows.
Yeah, that first little blurb there has like a whole bunch of examples.
There we go.
So I could put like gunsmith there or something like that, but the thing is that feat that you have, I think it means you don't have to like make checks for. Let's see.
I guess I could do that gunsmith thing because I'm gonna be building a gun.
Yeah, so I could just do that. I'll throw that in there. Gunsmith. I'll put a rank in it. So that you got.
I have 2 left.
2 left, yes.
Put 1 in diplomacy.
All right.
And then... Do I know an additional language based on my wisdom modifier?
It would
or
be.
is it intelligence?
It's intelligence, but yes, you would get 3 additional language selections.
All right. And I guess we could put the last one in. I guess acrobatics.
Okay. And then yeah, like since you said you were making your character like from Sandpoint, like it would make more sense.
Riddleport.
Oh, Riddleport, that's right. But still, Riddleport, yeah, I forgot. That was
Tim, is there anything else you need me to do, or am I good for tonight?
Really, the only thing left for you would just be like Did you pick your first level spells, or did you only do cantrips?
Yeah, I put everything there.
Oh, so then you're good. Yeah.
You know, I already filled them all out. You just make sure they're filled out correctly. If you,
Yeah, absolutely.
but yeah, they're all there. I'm good.
I can do that. Yeah.
What
You're
it's Golarion, right? That's
Right.
the place.
Night, guys.
Night.
Night.
Good night. It's Golarion.
I know I pronounced it wrong. Can I know any language or just?
Basically anything except for like secret languages. That'd be like Druidic, like thieves' cant, things like that.
Well, there's dead languages, but I wasn't sure if I would know those.
Well, one of the dead languages that relates. I mean, I don't even know if it's really considered a dead language. But it would related to this campaign would be Thessalonian. It's like an ancient. It was like an ancient civilization. You know, like I think it was like 10,000 years ago or something like that in the lore.
Story wise, I wouldn't know it unless I actually like learned it from a family member. Or,
Right.
like,
Yeah. So
I
yeah.
have it in
Yeah.
my backstory that my aunt is the one that gave me the blueprint for the gun.
Okay. So yeah, we can work with that. Yeah, if you want more like standard language choices, let me go back to the page.
I guess I would choose Druidic because
Druidic is it's a secret language.
It's a secret language?
Yeah.
You're not allowed.
Oh, I didn't read the little blurb underneath. Oh, well, speakers of Elven or Slyvan may be able to discern a few individual words here and there, but they remain baffled without a greater context to place them in. Alright then, Dwarven?
Yeah, Dwarven would work. I mean, if you wanted to speak Sylvan, you could.
What is the difference between Sylvan and Elven? Wouldn't that give me a greater grasp of Druidic then?
Sylvan, yeah, you'd be able to maybe like make a linguistics check to, or actually you're not trained in it. But you know what? I would allow you to make a linguistics check to try and like pick up things that are being said in Druidic, since you would, if you wanted to know Sylvan. Basically, Sylvan is a language spoken by like plant creatures, centaurs, other kinds of fae, unicorns.
Yeah, so I'll choose Sylvan, Dwarven, and I guess Goblin might be in here. Do we have a Goblin in our party?
Yeah, Kim's character took Goblin, although I mean, there's nothing stopping you from taking it as well. Some of the other languages here, Allie's character as a Dampier can speak Necrol. I don't think there's any other just like automatic you get this language outside of like campaign traits, which we haven't picked those yet, but we can do those out of game. That's pretty simple. Same with feats.
I'll do I guess Halfling, since I'm related to Desna. I would probably in Halflings worship her.
Okay.
It would be helpful to. I'm not related to Desna. I worship Desna.
You worship Desna, yeah.
Knowing Halfling would be good. So Halfling, Dwarven, and Sylvan.
Sylvan, yep. Okay.
And with that, I'm gonna just go to the bathroom because I'm about to pee my pants, basically.
Yeah, that's fine. So I guess since I said we'll do feats out of game, we'll do traits out of game. If anyone wants to do spells now, we can do spells. If not, then I guess I can just answer any additional questions that you guys have about the campaign. I don't think I got to absolutely everything that I planned, but I can just type that out. Let's see.
Yeah, question.
Sure.
For an animal companion, how does scent work?
Okay. Sure. Let me look at scent. Oh. I probably shouldn't have just put in scent. I should have search by animal companion. Sorry, Rob, I gotta mute you just because I'm on stream right now, and that TV audio is coming through. All right, so let's see, Tyrannosaurus, just because that's where I found it. Let's see, scent.
Yeah, Tim, I'm gonna log off.
That's fine. Yeah, we can do the rest. We can do your spells tomorrow or something.
All right, man.
Have a good night, man. Take it easy. Okay, so let's see, scent. A creature with the scent ability can detect opponents by sense of smell, generally within 30 feet. If the opponent is upwind, the range is 60 feet, and it is 15 feet if they are downwind. Strong scents such as smoke or rotting garbage can be detected at twice the ranges noted above. Overpowering scents such as a skunk or the stench of a troglodyte can be detected at 3 times of those ranges. The creature can detect the presence of where the scent is coming from, but not its specific location. And the animal companion can take a move action to tell you what direction the scent is coming from. The creature can pinpoint the source of the scent if it's within 5 feet. If the creature has a survival skill, it can follow tracks by smell and make its own survival check. And it... This is worded very strangely. Okay, so it can still make a check even if it's not trained, which I don't think a T-Rex would be. The DC for a fresh trail is 10, and this increases depending on how strong the odor is, the number of creatures involved, and how long the trail has been sitting there. For each hour the trail is cold, the DC increases by 2. This otherwise follows the rules for survival in regards to tracking. Let's see. Water, particularly running water, ruins a trail for air-breathing creatures. And the last thing here is false powerful odors can easily mask other scents. The presence of such an odor completely spoils the ability to properly detect or identify creatures, and the base survival DC to track becomes 20 rather than 10. So, if you want your companion to be able to track things, you can have it make a survival check, which is going to be based on its own ability scores. So that for the T-Rex will be... Are there any... Does the T-Rex have any skills?
Well, not on the thing, but like all animals get like a certain set of skills.
Right. Okay. Oh, here we go. Skills. This lists the animal's total skill ranks. Animal companions can assign skill ranks to any skill listed below. If an animal companion increases intelligence 10 or higher, it gains bonus ranks. Animal companions with intelligence of 3 or higher can purchase ranks in any skill. Okay, so yes, survival would be one of them, and it is not listed as a class skill, so therefore I don't think it would be something that is listed as like a specialized sort of skill. So let me look at something that would be easy, like a dog or something. I'm sure a dog would have like perception listed as a skill or something like that.
Really? because the thing I'm looking at, the skills they get, like any animal gets, are acrobatics, climb, escape artist, fly, intimidate, perception, stealth, survival, and swim.
Okay, you know what? I definitely read that wrong because I thought when it said certain ones are class skills that like only certain animals would have them as like that they would work like a PC, like they get additional bonuses to them. But I guess that's just not the case. That all of them listed as they are kind of work like a PC. So like any animal would get like that.
Arthur, do you mind kind of working around like which skills my certain animal would get, like as a class skill?
What do you have in mind?
Hmm. Like for instance, like I'm thinking deciding between an Allosaurus or T-Rex because they're both fairly tanky with a AC of 17, so they're not gonna go down easily,
Right.
and they both do good damage,
Yeah. Okay, that's
and
fair.
they're awesome.
They are
I
indeed.
don't think either one would be very good at climbing. They wouldn't be acrobatic, and they can't fly.
Strangely enough, an Allosaurus actually would have at least somewhat of a decent acrobatic score with a 16 dex. T-Rex does too. That's amazing that that they would have such a high dexterity. Um,
Right?
yeah, climbing obviously that's not going to be a thing for them because of their little baby arms.
I mean, Allosaurus actually have decent arms, but not enough to climb.
Well, they do have intimidate already, so that's good. Um,
Yeah, but do you think we can make intimidation a class skill?
uh, for a dinosaur, yeah, I think so. I think I would allow that.
And I'm thinking about asking for survival, but at the same time,
I would probably say no on survival just because dinosaurs like aren't like compared to other animal companions like they're not going to be what you would call upon to track something.
what do you mean? Like, aren't like most dinosaurs, especially something like a T-Rex and Allosaurus, have great senses of smell?
I'm sure they do. Let me. God, I hate to bring realism into this, but let's see.
The thing is, like, they can only get two. So I was thinking of intimidation just for fun, and then
Okay, I would say a T-Rex could have survival if like obviously climb is not going to be a thing because of just the anatomy of a dinosaur, right? So
yeah.
let's I lost my place here. Okay, skills. I would say we swap climb out for intimidate. And yeah, I would say we lose acrobatics to pick up survival. I would say that's probably okay.
Mm,
Like you could keep perception because their senses are good. You could keep fly is irrelevant because they don't fly. Stealth is a class skill I would say you could keep because again, like I said, the back half of this campaign is going to be fairly heavy on wilderness type settings. So your companion would probably need that. So yeah, I would say if we make acrobatics just a plain old skill, I'd probably be okay with making survival a class
what would
skill.
we do acrobatics for?
So acrobatics, aside from like parkour, which obviously a dinosaur is not going to do, um, the other sort of major uses for acrobatics are mitigating fall damage and like balancing. Other things would be moving through the threat range of an enemy. What else? What else? Diving into water from a height. Making making like a long jump across like a chasm.
Yeah, I don't think like either one's gonna need acrobatics that much, and even then, their base deck should get them through it.
It should. Keep in mind their dexterity gets reduced when they grow in size, but it's not by a lot. Like you're only losing, I think, 1 off of the modifier.
Yeah, and they're gonna get super buff.
Yeah. So what I can do is I can give you a separate character sheet for the companion. That way, there's no like confusion with where like the skill points are and things like that. As well as that way, you'll have all of its stats and its abilities like at hand, and you don't have to like shuffle through anything else. So that's.
Is there a way to?
That'd be helpful.
Oh, sorry for interrupting. Is there a way to make my goggles allow me to have, like, not dark vision, but I guess like, what is low light vision?
Low light vision is so okay. So under low light vision, you would see like a certain like in low light there would be a certain range where you would see everything as if there's bright light, and then there's like sort of a fall off point where further in is dim light.
Is there a way to make my goggles, allow me to have, uh, darker vision? I guess.
That probably falls under magic items, but let me see.
I'm like speaking like as a homebrew thing. If there's nothing to relate it to, like I'll spend some of the gold on it.
I would say that would be something that you could maybe try to invent. Let me look at what else I can find here.
And if not, like having dark vision, having it like be able to, I guess, see who would be the. It was yeah, it would be a magical item, like having the goggles pin out or find out who is the easiest target to just off. Kind of like when you zoom in on Fallout 4 on a target and you see like the percentages.
All right, let's
Something
see.
like that,
Let's
if not
see.
dark vision.
Wondrous items. Wondrous items, eye slot. Is there a way to look up a letter here? Here we go. Goggles, 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 goggles. Alright, so. Goggles of brilliant light, goggles of elven kind, goggles of night. What are these? Okay, is this a spell? What is this? Okay,
I
so
could see if I could find something on on D&D Beyond and homebrew section
these are something that you.
that we could just transfer over.
Okay, sure. There actually is a way to craft something like this, though. I'm looking at it right now. So there is a feat for craft wondrous item. Oh, never mind. It is a caster feat. Huh. Huh. This is a stumper. Hold on. Let me check a rule real quick for alchemist because if is an alchemist a spellcaster for the Okay, they kind of answered this. Is an alchemist a spellcaster for the purpose of crafting magic items other than potions? As written, no. Alchemists are not spellcasters and therefore can't select feats such as craft wondrous item. The design team is aware this creates some thematic problems with the idea of an alchemist creating golems and so on, and plan to examine this in the future. Okay, so for starters, yes, I would allow you to select craft wondrous item as a feat. Because I think that they're right.
Okay.
They're right that that is stupid. So the prereq for that, you would need 3 levels in alchemist to take that. Which by that point you would have access to the dark vision air quotes spell, because you're not technically a spellcaster, but you still have access to it. It's on your list. And at that point, you could take your feat and your dark vision spell and 6,000 gold pieces and craft the goggles of night, which give you 60-foot dark vision.
What about the other thing, like having the goggles like pinpoint who's weakest without having to roll for perception, if that makes sense? Or like have it so that the goggles make a roll and then I roll perception and choose whichever is higher, basically.
I could give you a bonus to perception checks made for that purpose. Say maybe like a +2.
Yeah, because I was thinking of having the goggles function as I'll show you in a second. Yeah, I was having them function as like the goggles from one of the characters, My Hero Academia, where they zoom to see far away, but I wanted to have them zoom to see if someone is injured enough to like one shot them. But I know that's probably something weird. It's probably like a perception thing.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be looking for, like sort of like grievous wounds and things like that. So yeah, in order to like really zero in and pinpoint on that stuff, that'd probably be a perception thing.
Yeah. To have them like aid in perception. in a way. Magically, I guess.
I mean, I wouldn't even say it's magical. I'd say you just
Adds a
have sort of like that more like focused vision because of your goggles. Like I said, like while you're wearing them, I would say if you're making a perception check to specifically notice something like that, that I would give you a bonus.
Okay. Yeah. And then in the future, I could do that magical thing for night vision.
Yeah, absolutely. Um,
Do I have anything else to do for my character or no?
I don't think so because again, you're not spell casting or anything like that.
Alright, then I'm gonna go rank up from gold 1 to platinum 4.
Alright, Leia, wait.
What? I'm here.
Jason says re.
Does he really? Is that in response to me being in D&D?
I don't know, that's just what he said.
But all right, yeah, I think this is a decent spot to call it for the night.
Can I see the thing that you'll have posted when you stream? Like what it looks like now?
Yeah, I'm still filling it in, but I'll screenshot it and put it in the chat when I'm done.
Okay.
But all right, thanks for.
I was gonna say, the other thing is, can the token? I know you finished it, but can you make it so that she's less buffy, like less muscly?
Yeah, I can tone that. I can tone that down.
Okay, and that was the only thing.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go get platinum, baby.
All
I
right.
think you mean gold 0.
Shut up.
Gold 0. That's such garbage that exists.
And then after gold 0, it would be gold -1.
Right?
Which is technically platinum 3.
Nah, gold -1.
Just call
Our
it
rank-
one. Just call it 1 through 4. That's so lame.
I know it's your start at 1, but basically 4 is the lowest level. Where are my headphones? I just had them. Alright, I'm gonna sign off. One of y'all should get Phasmophobia and play with me in the future.
All right, definitely.
Alright, good night.
Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for coming out, everybody. See you next week for the start of the campaign.